Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0522, which stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code for Rocker Arm Oil Pressure Sensor Circuit Low Voltage, indicates an issue with the rocker arm oil pressure sensor in the Honda Accord models from 2008 to 2012. This sensor plays a critical role in regulating the engine's oil pressure, ensuring that the oil flows efficiently to various components of the engine, particularly the rocker arms. Located near the cylinder head, the rocker arm oil pressure sensor monitors the oil pressure and transmits this data to the engine control module, ECM, or powertrain control module, PCM, for real-time adjustments. When there's low voltage detected from this sensor, it can trigger the check engine light and may lead to decreased engine performance. Before any troubleshooting begins, it's crucial to record all freeze data and any onboard snapshots to gather a complete picture of the vehicle's current condition. This initial step will help in diagnosing the root cause effectively. The rocker arm oil pressure sensor is a key component that measures the oil pressure within the engine. Its primary function is to ensure that appropriate oil flow reaches the rocker arms, which are responsible for opening and closing the engine's valves. This sensor is strategically located near the cylinder head, where it can accurately gauge the oil pressure delivered to the rocker arms. When the system detects low voltage, specifically about 0.18 volts or less, it leads to the DTC P0522 error code being logged. This condition can result in ineffective oil distribution, potentially causing increased wear or damage to the engine components. Anomalies in the readings from this sensor can also lead to poor engine performance, making it critical to address the issue promptly. Several factors can contribute to the occurrence of DTC P0522. The most common causes include poor electrical connections that might disrupt the signal from the rocker arm oil pressure sensor to the PCM. Loose terminals can also be problematic, particularly at the sensor's connector or the connection at the PCM, leading to intermittent failures. In some instances, the rocker arm oil pressure sensor itself may have malfunctioned, requiring replacement. Additionally, faults within the powertrain control module, PCM, might also cause erroneous readings. Each of these factors should be methodically assessed to identify the root cause of the low voltage issue, as they can affect the overall engine performance and oil management. When DTC P0522 is triggered, several symptoms may become noticeable. The most immediate sign is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, alerting the driver that there is an issue. Users may experience poor engine performance. This can manifest as sluggish acceleration or rough idling due to inadequate oil flow to the rocker arms. Furthermore, there may be an increase in oil consumption, leading to frequent oil changes or possible engine damage over time. If left unaddressed, these symptoms can escalate, resulting in more severe engine problems, making timely diagnosis and repair essential for maintaining optimal vehicle performance. The first troubleshooting step involves turning the ignition switch to the on-to position, enabling power to the vehicle's electrical systems. Following this, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to access the data list and specifically check the reading from the rocker arm oil pressure sensor. It's crucial to determine if the voltage is around 0.18 volts or less. If the reading confirms low voltage, proceed to the next step of troubleshooting. However, if the voltage reading is higher than expected, this could indicate an intermittent failure, suggesting that the system might be operating correctly at that moment. In such cases, it is advisable to inspect for poor connections or loose terminals associated with the rocker arm oil pressure sensor and the PCM to ensure there are no disruptions in communication. In this step, you need to turn the ignition switch to the lock 0 position to reset the electrical system safely. Next, disconnect the 3P connector from the rocker arm oil pressure sensor to isolate it from the electrical circuit. Once disconnected, turn the ignition switch back to the on 2 position again. This allows you to repeat the previous measurement of voltage from the disconnected sensor. The purpose of this test is to further confirm whether the sensor itself is the cause of the low voltage or if it's a broader wiring issue. Again, check the HDS for the rocker arm oil pressure sensor data reading. It should ideally remain at or below 0.18 volts. Based on this observation, you will know if further diagnostic steps are necessary. Next, measure the voltage between the terminals number 1 and number 3 of the rocker arm oil pressure sensor's 3P connector, employing a multimeter for accuracy. This measurement checks the integrity of the voltages supplied to the sensor. Ideally, you should see approximately 5 volts. If this voltage is present, it indicates that the wiring and the connections to the sensor are likely functioning correctly. Conversely, if you do not register about 5 volts, it will prompt further investigation into potential wiring issues or sensor malfunction. This step is critical for determining whether the problem lies within the power supply to the sensor itself, or if it is due to a failure in the sensor or its connections. Turning the ignition switch back to the lock position is necessary to safely perform the next steps. After doing this, utilize the HDS to jump the short circuit SCS line, which permits diagnostics to run without the risk of electrical shorts impacting the system. Subsequently, disconnect the PCM connector C, which contains multiple terminals responsible for monitoring various engine sensors, including the rocker arm oil pressure sensor. This procedure allows you to verify if the error is relayed by the PCM or if it is a direct result of the sensor malfunction. By performing these precautionary steps, you set the stage for thorough and safe for further analysis of the circuit and its components. In this step, check for continuity between the rocker arm oil pressure sensor's terminal number 2 and the body ground of the vehicle using a multimeter. Testing for continuity is vital to confirm that the circuit is complete and that the sensor can effectively communicate with the PCM. If there is no continuity, it signifies a broken ground connection, which can lead to the low voltage issue indicated by DTC P0522. Ensuring a solid ground is essential for the sensor's operation, and subsequent repairs may require addressing wiring issues or re-establishing good ground points. This step is fundamental in tracing the problem back to its source and ensures that the correct electrical signals are being relayed for optimal engine function. Once repairs have been executed, it is imperative to clear the DTC codes from the vehicle system using the HDS. After clearing codes, conduct the test drive under various conditions to ensure the engine operates smoothly. During the test drive, keep monitoring the readings of the rocker arm oil pressure sensor closely. This final verification process enables you to confirm whether the repairs have successfully resolved the issue. If the check engine light remains off and normal performance is restored, it signifies that the troubleshooting and repairs have been effective. Continual monitoring will ensure the problem does not recur, affirming the reliability of the corrective actions taken. Preventive maintenance is vital to avoid recurring issues like DTC P0522 in the future. Regular inspections of engine components, including the rocker arm oil pressure sensor, should be conducted to catch potential problems early. Emphasize checking all electrical connections and terminal integrity regularly. Additionally, using high-quality oil as recommended by the manufacturer plays a crucial role in ensuring proper engine oil flow and reducing wear. Consistent oil changes, Adhering to the manufacturer's intervals will greatly improve engine longevity. Developing a habit of thorough vehicle checkups will not only enhance performance, but will also mitigate severe issues before they escalate. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0522, which pertains to the rocker arm oil pressure sensor circuit low voltage, is crucial for maintaining optimal vehicle performance. Key components involved include the rocker arm oil pressure sensor itself and the connections to the PCM, which must be thoroughly inspected during diagnostics. Timely repairs are essential, as delays can lead to increased wear on engine components and subpar performance. Following structured troubleshooting steps will guide technicians effectively in diagnosing and remedying the issue. Preventive maintenance further solidifies vehicle reliability, ensuring a well-functioning engine. Awareness and proactive measures can significantly enhance the longevity of the engine and the overall driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.